Hello again, kindergarten friends. How are you? So again, I'm dressed a little bit like a farmer for our plant week that we are doing in week 5. And I wanted to share with you how you could be a little bit of a farmer or a gardener at home right now. This is an experiment that we would be doing in our kindergarten classrooms, but you can do this experiment at home. And what we do is we take bean seeds, and you can use whatever beans you have at home. And if you even have like flower seeds, that would work really great too. But you might not have those at home just yet since it's the middle of April. But we would be taking a couple dry bean seeds, and we would put them inside a Ziploc bag, and we would add a piece of paper towel in here. That helps hold on to the water for us, so that way it's not a big puddle of water, because if plants get too much water, they don't grow very well. If plants don't have enough water, they don't grow very well. So we would put some paper towel in our Ziploc bag, and then usually what I like to do is I like to put, moms and dads, a couple staples across the bag that just keeps the bean touching the wet paper towel, but not accidentally getting caught up being squished down here and not having room for the roots to grow down, or sitting in a puddle of water if you accidentally put too much water in there. Because the paper towel can be kind of extra wet down here, and then the water will kind of move up through the paper towel and feed the plant. So you would put some bean seeds in here, a couple staples across to keep your seed a little bit elevated so it's not sitting in a puddle. And I kind of leave the bag zipped to a point to keep some of the moisture in there, so it becomes a little tiny greenhouse. And then you can always open it to add a little bit more water in here if you notice that the paper towel has gotten completely dry. And then what we do in the classroom is we tape it up to a window. And so that way the plants need water, right? They need sunlight. They do need soil, because that provides a nice safe habitat for them, because if the seed is just sitting out on the ground, a bird or a chipmunk, an animal, might eat that seed, and then it doesn't become a plant. So we create a little greenhouse for our plant. We give it light, we give it water, and then we're patient and we watch it grow. And usually within about 5 days, you start to see some activity in here, and it's really, really fun to watch. If you happen to have a little magnifying glass at home, that would be really great. We use that in our classroom where the kiddos get to look a little bit, and you get to see the seed coat start to wrinkle. You get to see the early leaves start to come out. You see the stem come down, the roots come down, you start to see the hairs grow on the roots as it gets bigger and bigger, and it's really a lot of fun to watch the plant grow. So that's a great activity that you can be doing at home with your kiddo. And we've had times where the greenhouse has been unsuccessful for whatever reason. Maybe it was just a bad bean, or too much water, or not enough sun in the window position, because when we're putting 23 greenhouses up on the window, you know, not everybody's in the same exact spot. So you can always quickly create another one and try again. So it's a lot of fun. I would love to see pictures of you and your little scientists creating a greenhouse for your seed, all right, and see the progress. So they can check it every day, they can write about it. We would have made a seed journal at in school, where we would have written every day in school like a scientist during science time, writing about the observations that we noticed, drawing like a scientist, looking really closely, and writing things like I see a, and writing what the changes that they see happening, or I don't see any changes, because maybe the changes haven't happened yet. So if you have any questions about the greenhouse and the seeds, just feel free to reach out. All right, see you soon.